Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your energy Astroflower reading, going from the 16th of June to the 22nd. Got a summer solstice in this coming week, so the energy is going to change as well within the earth and obviously within everything else. It's also about you at the height of your summer here. Let's probably have a very good Indian summer for you, regardless of whether you are in the southern and northern hemisphere. This is all to do with your internal rhythm of your energies. On the messages of energies, we went into the elements of earth, water, and fire, and I think they're going to be very prevalent this week here, certainly with earth and water. And I think there's going to be a solar flare that may be heading in our direction on the 19th and the 20th of June. That's Thursday and Friday next week here. And that's going to convert the energies into fire energies. So we may take a good look at that as well later on. The messages itself was all about planting seeds for the harvest you wish to make in the coming months. This is all about setting the groundwork for manifestation within your life here, and it plays out very particularly within your flower, which we will look into a little bit later on and pull a few cards on. And in the meantime, let's just get a few messages from the energy, and also your chakra sequencing for you, Libra, and seeing how it plays out for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's just connect to the energy, finding out 0 point energy. If you want to know about that, you can find it on our channel. I'm just separating between the physical and the energetic world here. There's a lot of blue here. There's a lot of communication, which is certainly one of your skills here. Communicating, talking, listening, solution finding through communication is really key for you this week, it seems. And getting out there and communicating and then being involved with other people, I think, is going to be really important, not only on your financial side, but also on your relationship side. Absolutely beautiful energies there. Let's just see if we can get a message from the energies here. There is a lot of organisation, so I'm getting someone here. I don't know if we actually saw this last week. It might have been your sign. It's like you've got a clipboard and ticking things off. It's like you're organising the workings in the world around you, and that could be those seeds that you are planting at the moment, the foundation that you're laying in place for your manifestation skills, which you're very good at doing. And here is a case of, it seems to be communicating with a lot of people. There seems to be a lot of people around you, and it could be being very sociable this week, or being very, working on your networking for your financial side and so forth. And it's just organising things, getting things in order and ready for you to go and strike while the iron's hot, as it were. Let's just see where it is. It seems to be like, it's funny, this is also, I had this on Gemini as well. It's like a train station sort of scenario. And it's a place, you're in a place to actually embark on a journey. And it's organising, it's almost like doing, I went on holiday and I need to pack this, this, and this, and this, and this. I need these things in my life in order to obtain or to create that future that I need to live. And it seems to be a lot of it organising through communicating with other people, networking and so forth. Seems to be really key for you this week. I do apologise. I'm still just seeing the tail end of a cold at the moment. It seems to be, let me just reconnect, find that 0 point and reconnect to that vision. There we have you there. Timing is important. It's all about timing, how you time things, at what time do you engage, what time do you listen, what time do you, how you do things, having an order to your timing about things. That's what it seems to be that's coming through from the messages. Let's just see what's going on with the chakra sequencing for you. So finding that neutral point again, there we go there. Let's just allow it to run through. Here we go. We've got the root and the crown chakra. The root seems to be really important. It's almost as if like there's a lot of grounding going on for you more than anything else. And it seems like it's much more within the material world, within, organization, within your jobs, business, projects, how you organize your house, your life physically, and so forth. That seems to be really important here. It's setting the foundation so you are at peace and at one with yourself, which we saw in the messages from energy. So it plays a lot more on the root chakra. It does play on the right hand side of the root chakra, which is all about sort of socializing, connecting with other people, enjoying life as well, doing activities that make you feel a lot more sort of grounded and at one with what you're doing in your life or who you are or where you're going. And it's going to help you to find a lot more grounding aspect within all your relationship side and your spiritual path. The crown chakra is there, but it's not overthinking things, which is really good for you, Libra, because you can overthink things. You know that, I know that, but it's okay. But this week here seems to be where you're not overthinking things, and it's much easier to deal with it, and things go a lot more sort of fluid, as it were. It's on the move. It's moved into the solar plexus. It's slightly up to the right, top right of the solar plexus if you're looking at your solar plexus. So we're looking into the liver, so there seems to be a lot of passion as well. Because of this organization, I think, and this timing, when things seems to fall in place, it's much easier for you to manifest things. So using that sort of courage, determination, and that force that you have within you, within that solar plexus, in order to do it is going to be really good for you. Okay, it's on the move again, and we're up to the third eye and the throat chakra. The throat chakra seems to be much more important than the third eye. This is really good for you this week, actually, Libra. Incredibly good for you, because it takes away the stress and strain of having to worry about things, overthinking things. Things seem to be falling in place for you, and it's because you are communicating clearly your desires or how things should be and what sort of order that it needs to happen within your life. So let's say you're talking about a relationship and you're thinking to taking it to the next level or moving in with someone, etc. How that goes about, what is the first step you need to do in order to make that reality come true. On your financial side, it's a similar sort of situation here. It's sort of recognizing and communicating with the people who are going to sort of drive your results. So it could be talking to other business partners, bank managers, people within your job, within the company that you're working with, building projects, building bridges with other people, very good networking. And that comes through good, clear communication and being precise about what you are trying to achieve. Seems to be really good. It's moving back now to the solar plexus again, and that solar plexus there seems to be it's much more sort of solid. It's a warmer feeling. It makes it. I think it's an exponential way in which when you do something, it encourages you to do more, and as you do more, it encourages you to do more, and then before you know it, you've gone very far down the pathway of creating what you so wish to be creating. It's really good energy within that solar plexus, really beautiful. And where does it play onto now? Now we go into the sacrum. Now that's all about those fundamental things, the things that you're crossing off here. And I think there's also a case here to be said of some things that you thought you might have needed, but you don't necessarily need anymore because you've got a get around, or one thing take cares of another thing. So therefore you don't have to do too many things. It's streamlining the fundamentals here. So it's very clear about what you need to have in place to manifest what you want to be living. Really good energy coming out of that sacrum there. But there is some things that need to be let go of that are no longer functional for you or no longer help you to create the future that you're so after. Okay, it is on the move again. It comes back to that solar plexus, which is not, I wouldn't say it's a particularly a Libran strong point. If anything, it's more than likely one of your weak points. And I think this communication side that you have within you because there is the throat chakra and the third eye that does play in the background music all the time on all the other chakras. It's sort of saying, if you play to that strength there, it's going to strengthen your determination, that stomach or that energy, that fire that is within the earthy part of the solar plexus of getting things done, which is really nice. And then that's what opens up to the heart's desires, with the heart chakra at the end there, just before it goes to the root and the crown and finishes off. It's like the heart chakra is sort of saying, don't forget about the joy that you are trying to create within your life. Really beautiful energies for you here, Libra. Absolutely amazing. Let's just have a look and see what's going on with your Astroflower and the elements that are coming through the prana system, through the earth that we saw on the messages from energy. This is your Astroflower, which is just here. We're looking at earth primarily, but earth and water combinations. And you will see at the base of petal 10 or at the point of petal 6, you see that combination between mutable earth that comes in from Virgo, which goes all the way down to petal 2, your karmic path on your relationship side. And that gives you that idea of being able to play with the fundamentals, getting the things in place, physical things in place. So you can use that Virgo energy to have that joyous, inspirational drive within you. And it's in the here and now as well, more than anything else. And it is organizing a lot of things, especially with that fixed water that comes in from Scorpio just below there. So that inner being of the petal 6, that inner sanctum, and how you express it in your everyday life is through that communications, and being really clear with your communications is perfect. On your base petals, that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, which is 1 and 4 is the connection or the synchronicities with the world around you. On your relationship side, you have that cardinal water from Capricorn, and I think that's giving you that direction with communicating and socializing with other people that are around you. And it helps that sort of with your airy energy as well, your enthusiasm that you can bring to the situation. It can open up corridors of communications with family, friends, community, or even one-to-one relationships, which become very, very practical and almost that do take things to the next level, because that's the Capricorn emotions that it's going to lend to your energies. On your financial side, you get the opposite here. You get Cancer, which is playing in the cardinal earth energy. Now, that's where it's taking a physical direction. That's networking. I think you should be a little bit more serious on your financial side when you're trying to open up avenues. This could be new clients, speaking to business partners, banks and etc. Being very clear and decisive physically of what you wish out of the situation will bode incredibly well. On the karmic path on your financial side, which is on petal 3, you do have that fixed earth that comes in from Leo, and that gives you that personal desire to physically implement what you so wish to be living in the going future. And then you have those two which is just here. You have the 2 fires, which goes between petals 5 and 8 and 7 and 9. Now that's passing from the past to the future. And I think that ties into the solar flares, which will be coming through Thursday and Friday. So if you get the plan in action and you really start getting all those fundamental things in place, it's going to be very easy for you for when the fire comes in to pass into action and really start implementing what you so wish to be sort of living. I'm going to start on the financial side because I think that's more important for you more than anything else. On the karmic path, you get the World card. This is a Capricorn card, but at the same time, that plays into that fixed earth energy. This is a new path for you to be treading, and that's you ticking off all the boxes here, starting a journey. That's why it was the meeting in the foyer of the train station, as it were. This is you going off on a journey And when you do go into that well card, all of a sudden you'll have all the elements that go along with you. On your connection with the synchronicities or the networking skills with the world around you, you have the Ace of Cups. This is about living your joy, I think. And when you start expressing it through communications and talking about the physical aspects that you wish to put into play, it's going to light your heart up and make you realize that actually this is possible. This job that I want to go for, or this business that I want to be developing, or this project that I want to be creating is becoming very, very possible. Let's follow it through to how that fixed water and mutable earth connect in petals 9, 10 and 6. You have the Temperance card, patience. Yeah, I don't think it's a case of going running off. I think you need to wait for this fire to come through by the end of the week. But it is converting sort of night into day, making things very obvious for you about where you should be going. But being patient about it will bring out the best for you in life. And that's where the second card comes in on that sort of crossing point that's just underneath you there. If you're patient about it and you express your heart's desires of what you physically want to experience on your financial side, you will then meet your higher self and fall in love with what you are doing or what you should be doing on your material side of life. It's going to be very good for you. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. First, petal 2, the cardinal path, the karmic path. With the mutable earth that comes through there, you get the devil. The devil's in the detail here, and that is coming back to crossing out, clicking off those, ticking those boxes. That's what I want to say. Ticking those boxes within the relationship side, feeling good about the situation. And that's where the devil will help you, will stop you from deviating off your pathway. It will show you dreams that are possible, but at the same time, you've got to concentrate on the little things in order to put them in place. When you feel secure about the foundation of it all, it's going to be so much easier to convert into reality. What's the connection to the synchronicities and the social part of the world around you? You get the Hierophant, my most favourite card in the pack. This is where you know the steps you need to take to get to that star card. Get to that ultimate dream of what you want to be doing. And I think the devil, in a way, is offering you that through the finer details. And you do need to take a bit of a leap of faith within yourself as well. And once you do that, let's just see how it connects with the mutable earth and the fixed water that comes through on petal 8 and petal 6 and petal 10 right at the top there. Ultimately living your dreams. This is going to be really good for you. Once you start expressing those steps you wish to take with a partner or with your friends and family that are around you, with that Hierophant card being a master of your spiritual, physical side of life, all of a sudden that's going to open up the opportunities or the goals that you can achieve, the multitude of joys that you can have within your relationship side of life. It's really, really good. And obviously, it could provoke a offering of love that's coming your way. Or it could just confirm the love that you have with another person, and that person can be confirming it to you as well. Whichever way it is, it blows beautifully for you. Let's just put a few cards on that fire that's coming through as well. On your relationship side, I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles. And this is all about sort of what's happened here is because she's ticked those boxes. And therefore, those are the fruits that are coming into her future. And it's built into the communication, which you can see with that bird there. It's receiving permanent goals. You've got 2 9s on there, ultimate goals for you to be achieved on your relationship side. What's the fire that comes in with the fixed fire on your financial side? You get the 5 of Wands. Yes, being the best example of yourself, but also at the same time, fighting for it, really wanting it. And that's what it seems to be coming out. Excuse me. Really seems to be coming out of that in a really, really beautiful way. I think that's that determination, that solar plexus that comes through you, that is actually going to be turning into a bit of a strength for you, more than the weakness, that sort of the doubt that gets into the solar plexus that gives you those stomach cramps. Okay, so yeah, a really good week for you going forward, Libra. Yes, thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel through subscribing, liking and sharing. Don't forget about the other energy videos that we do, Messages from Energy and also Life as a Healer at the weekend. We've also got the live on Sunday night at 2100 hours UK time. I will see you there for that. If you want to ask questions, you've got to be subscribed. So I will see you there. Thanking you very much. And yeah, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.